and then Xavier Milton and Nathan McDowell for Florida Tech. Congratulations on the bowl win. And can you talk to us about how you were able to pull off the 32-20 victory in the end?
Well, first off, I talked to our guys last night about, obviously treating this like a playoff game. And in the playoffs, most of the time when you play in playoff games, most of the time you're playing in cold weather. And the two biggest factors usually in playoff games are turnovers, and well, in any game for that matter, but especially in playoff games in that type of weather, it's turnovers and field position. So I talked to them about those were going to be the two biggest factors to decide this game, and it didn't start off well. It did not start off well for us. Getting a couple turnovers, and I think AB's first 3 drives were inside our 35-yard line, and our defense did a great job of really forcing them to kick a field goal, and they missed a field goal. So our defense kind of held us in there early, because it could have got really ugly pretty early, just because we did take care of the ball very well, and it had some unforced errors, we felt like. So but we kind of started I think picking up, and I think in the second half it was kind of the tale of two sides, and that's where we started off the second half with the big hit on the kickoff return, and got the fumble right back. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any points out of that first drive, but at the same time, it kind of set the tone of that field position, type of battle that was going to happen with this. But I thought both teams played extremely hard. Proud of our team. I think that this is the most excited I've ever seen our team play all year. Just the energy they had before the game, during the game, and like I said, as that the way it started, they could have lost focus and kind of got down on themselves, but they didn't. They kept up that energy and excitement. I think part of that was because this is the first time most of them played, in the cold, and I think that they knew that they had to have that type of energy and continue to motivate each other. So really proud of them. This is our first road win that we've ever had. So we won 4 games during the regular season, and all 4 of those games were at home. So this is our first road win, and that was one of our goals as we started this season. We said, hey, we want to win a road game. And unfortunately, we didn't do that during the regular season, but very fortunate to the ECAC and AB putting this thing together that we were able to get a second chance. And so we're happy with the win. And looking a little bit at these stats, once again, just the turnovers were things that we needed to clean up. But all in all, I won't look at the stats too much. Just the only stat that matters is the win. I'm proud of that.
X, can you talk about the big game that you had? 14 catches, over 175 yards.
I didn't think I even had 14 catches, honestly. More the yardage. I just want to thank our offense and Bob for me and him just working all week, just connecting. Great chemistry, and it was just a great game. I didn't even know. It was a big surprise for me. I just found out right now, so I'm very grateful.
And Nate, man, you came out of it today and played big time, led the defense. Can you talk about what motivated you today and really motivated the team to go out and really come back, play hard, and get the W?
First of all, it was our first bowl game. So, everybody was really excited about having our first bowl game. Nobody's really played in the cold. Everybody's from Florida, it's always hot, so that excited us a little bit. We were pumped up from the beginning. We came out a little slow at the beginning, but then when we got to the locker room at halftime, everybody's talking to each other. We need to get this up. We need to go out there and get the W.
And Coach, what did you tell the team at halftime after a slow start?
I just told them I thought that we just need to keep, doing what we were doing, eliminate the mistakes. I thought the defense made a couple nice adjustments or made some different calls. Their offense was hurting us on a couple of those shallow routes that they were running, and just a nice little easy shallow route coming from the other side, and we didn't have a defender there. We were carrying the other receivers on the other side, and made them different calls, and that was where you got to see Justin Arcoon and J.J. Sanders make a couple nice tackles, nice hits there where they shut down those yards. So I knew that we made the right adjustments. I knew that offensively we had to make some adjustments because they didn't play us like like we anticipated them playing us. So, you know, we had to make some adjustments, and you know, they were basically putting 6 guys in the box and forcing, you know, really forcing us to if Bobby wanted to hand it off, he was going to have to pull it, and he really couldn't hand it off, and manning us up on the outside. And we didn't anticipate them playing press man on us outside. So that's kind of when we just started taking those shots, and you saw us, you know, throw the ball down the field a little bit, and you know, AG had a couple nice touchdowns, catches on those passes. So we made the adjustments. I knew that we were going to be fine there, and at halftime, really just telling, let's just do what we're doing, and just eliminate the unforced errors and the turnovers, and defense come out and get a couple of turnovers. And if we do that, we'll turn this game around, and I think that we'd be okay in the end. And that's exactly what they did. You know, we started off the half, you know, with that, and I think it was Sangster who had a big hit, and not sure who recovered it or what. Was it Jake that hit? So Jake Holsinger, I guess, you know, maybe had the hit. But I tell you, and that was a big play. That was a big play of the game. Once again, even though we didn't get points out of that, it was just a really big play of the game. And obviously there at the end, you know, getting Dan Masteller in there and doing a quarterback sneak and getting the first down that we needed there. So, you know, just proud of the way our guys fought the entire time.
And go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, with AB and everything they're doing here, obviously you guys are a new program as well. Speak to the way, you know, this entire stadium looks, you know, everything that AB's doing here.
I mean, it looks absolutely great. I tell you, you know, I told, you know, Coach last night, you know, I love this, you know, little campus and everything that's going on, and this facility that they built is beautiful. I've told a lot of the guys on our staff, you know, hey, you know, if we could build a stadium on our campus, you know, someday, I would want to take this model and look at this model, and because I really like, you know, the 2-tier, the press boxes, you know, the visitors locker room, everything has been great. The hospitality's been great. You know, we were fortunate enough to go in their dining hall and eat last night and again today. So once again, we appreciate the hospitality, and it's been a great experience, you know, for our kids. And they may be excited to get back to the warm weather and the beach, but I know that they enjoyed this experience.